What's up, y'all? It is Bella, back testing with Bella, Trading Bay. First of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has joined my free Discord where we will be discussing ICT and the Strat daily, and also I will be live trading SPX and SPY daily. Thank you. So today I took a trade and everybody was asking me how did I know that SPY was going past 372. So I am going to do a walkthrough of this trade right now. So get into it. Just go ahead and make this screen smaller. So today I traded using fair value gaps. That is one of my strategies, my ICT strategies. And I also use the Strat numbers as well from the higher time frame. I use the hour time frame. Let me put this float on top. Y'all gonna be seeing my energy real different because I'm stepping into leadership skills. So it's just kind of like, nah, I'm just talking shit. I don't know. But anyways, let me go to my trade. Where did I trade from today? I think I caught it from a low of 363. I think SPY was like at 363 or 365. Let me see. It was a little. No, I caught it from this retracement because I remember calling puts to the downside. $370, and then it went to a low of 366. All right, so I had already started trading from here. So I'll just walk through on how I called these puts in the first place. I went to a higher time frame, started from a 1 hour chart. I seen how SPY was rejecting from a bearish break of structure. So let's put this here. There was a bearish break of structure starting from 360. There was a bearish break of structure starting from 370. There was a bearish break of structure starting from 369. I went down to the 15-minute chart. I seen clear on the 15-minute chart how SPY was rejecting from a bearish break of structure, which is in this area. It is also trading below a bearish fair value gap. So I went down to the 5-minute chart. If you can see on the 5-minute chart, it had already traded up into a break of structure and rejected from there. So because it rejected from there, I was looking for SPY to do some kind of retest before it continued to buy side liquidity. So going down to the 2-minute chart. On the 2-minute chart, you can see the imbalance is very clear. So just remove this. So an imbalance is basically like a fair value gap. So here was the imbalance. There was another imbalance here. And then my final exit was going to be here at this break of structure retest. And it was my final exit because it's not just any break of structure retest. It's more so like a bullish break of structure retest. So I was expecting the market to pretty much bounce from there and go back towards buy side liquidity. And from the hour chart, if you guys look back at the chart that I uploaded in the Discord, I had already had some targets. Let's put this. Dang, what am I doing? So I had already had some targets. My first target was set at 372.71, I think. It was set at the top of there, so 372.65. I had another target set for 375, and I had another target that was set for 379. So basically where I had my targets at, all those areas is buy side liquidity laying around those areas. So going back to the 2-minute chart where I seen it would decline from is because it was declining from a bearish break of structure and a bearish fair value gap from the 5-minute chart and also from the 15-minute chart. You guys can see it real clear on the 15-minute chart. So in this area on the 15-minute chart. So basically from here, once I seen the market start trading below the fair value gaps, the bullish fair value gaps, I knew it was going to go back to a retracement before it continued to the upside. So you guys can see here why I said you want to watch for a bounce around 366.49 or 0.50 is because it was a bullish break of structure there. So I knew it would bounce back up from there. So clearing this trade out, let me just remove these drawings. I don't need these anymore. So going back to the hour chart, you can see on the hour chart, this was an inside candle, but on the next hour, I'm not going to do it there. That was an inside candle. But it was bouncing from a bullish break of structure also on a 15-minute chart. So going down to the lower time frame, you guys can see here, this is a fair value gap that needs to get filled on a 5-minute chart. Once it started trading above the fair value gap, a bullish fair value gap, or was that a bullish fair value gap? I think that was a bearish fair value gap. Once it started trading above the bearish fair value gap, I knew that it would go towards sell side liquidity because it was trading above the bearish fair value gap. So you guys are just basically going to go and watch this get taken out. So I had already entered into calls from 367.13. I think that was what I uploaded in the Discord. It wasn't 363. I'm tripping. It was at 367.13 is where I entered for calls. You guys can see here, even on a 5-minute chart, as long as it was trading above this bullish order block. As long as it was trading above the bullish order block, you guys probably can't see it that clear, but somewhere around 369.88, as long as it was trading above there, I was pretty much confident that SPY would go to finish taking out buy side liquidity. You guys can see again how it's at another bullish fair value gap. And as long as it doesn't pass through 370.97 and start trading below, extra confirmation that your stock will be going towards buy side liquidity. And hopefully this makes sense because I am talking kind of slow. I am talking kind of slow because I should have recorded this while I was doing my live trading today. But honestly, I had been trading on my phone all day. So look, it's not trading below the fair value gap. It's still heading above. That's extra confirmation that you can still be holding your calls. If you look at the higher time frame, you can see that SPY had gone to 2 up, so it was definitely going back towards 32.70. Let me look at the 15-minute chart too. One second, y'all. Alright, so you guys can see here on the 15-minute chart, it is also still trading above a bullish fair value gap. And for me, one of my strategies is just knowing, like, if the market's trading above a bullish fair value gap, then most likely it's going to go up. Now, if it starts to trade below a bullish fair value gap or below a bearish fair value gap, then you know that the market is going to go to the downside. You guys can see clear here. You guys can see clear how it is holding at the bullish breaker structure. And I'll turn that line yellow so you guys can see clear. Orange. So that is when buy side liquidity was taken out. And when buy side liquidity is taken out, usually there's a run over, so it'll go up more. It's not done dropping. It's going to go up more. It's going to go up more into the next zone. So this is how I did my trade today. This was my logic and this was my thinking, using breaker structures, using fair value gaps, and also using bullish order blocks, and just seeing how the market was holding in those levels and how the market continued to trade above those fair value gaps on the 1 hour chart and on the 15-minute chart. I also did use the 5-minute chart and the 2-minute chart to contract this trade and just get my pieces on what I was thinking and my bias. So that is how I took calls today, and that is how I knew the market was in a uptrend, basically going back towards buy side liquidity. And yeah, that is my video for today, trade recap. So if you want to join my Discord, it is free. It's free for all. And if you like this video, please support me by commenting, and subscribing to my channel, because my #1 goal is to grow on YouTube and to just basically help people in a very genuine way. Every trader that knows me know that I genuinely give a fuck. So yeah, that's how I did my trade today. And actually, SPY had ended up going to like 374.80, I think, or 0.90. So SPY had closed pretty bullish. I exited my trade early too, because sometimes I get caught up into looking at stocks all the time, and I still have to spend time with my son. So yeah, I had to just cut it short. It was all good because I know I can make a 100% easy in the market, so I don't care about missing out on some profit. So I just closed out my trades. My SPY contract went over 270%. I did close out my SPX trade too fucking early. That trade should have been 500%, but I ended up closing that trade around 260%. Wasn't able to get a screenshot because I had to sell it very fast because I just wanted to lock in those profits. But I held SPY a little bit longer, and that trade went over 272%. And even if I would have held SPY longer, that trade could have went over 400%. So this was a very good 0-day trade. And yeah, looking forward to bringing more heat in the market next week. So stay blessed, guys, and have a great weekend.